Hey there, motherfuckers, history buffs and fucking freedom fighters. Ever wondered how a country goes from being fucking oppressed to throwing the world's biggest independence party? Well, buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through South Africa, the country with the women with the finest ass journey to freedom. Picture this, it's the 1940s, and South Africa is stuck in a system called apartheid. That should suck, right? It's like a really messed up game of Simon Says. But instead of fun commands, it's all about racial segregation. They be like, fuck you all, whites only, no blacks. Not fucking cool, right? Enter Nelson motherfucking Mandela, the coolest and realest motherfucking cat in the fight for freedom. That dude had the biggest balls of all time. Some balls Nigeria could never have. This guy was so determined to end the shitty ass apartheid, he spent 27 years in prison. That's longer than most people spend binge watching Bold and the Beautiful Generation, Scandal, and fucking Game of Thrones. But Mandela wasn't alone in this fight. The African National Congress, ANC, was like the Avengers of South African politics. Yay, motherfucker. Assembling a team of freedom fighters to take on the Thanos apartheid regime. They organized protests, boycotts, and even went underground like fucking Ninja Turtles when things got too hot. Meanwhile, the international community was like, hey, South Africa, fuck you, what's the deal? They started putting pressure on the government with sanctions and boycotts. And stepping on their nuts in the international community, it was like the whole world was giving South Africa the cold shoulder and the middle finger at a really awkward party. In the 1980s, things started to heat up, like baby oil at a Diddy freak off. There were riots, strikes, and more resistance than you could shake a stick at. The government was feeling the pressure like a teenager with acne before prom night, or a kid that got a boner and can't get out of a pool after gym time. Finally, in 1990, the fucker President F.W. de Klerk had a moment of clarity. He was like, you know what? This apartheid shit isn't working out. So he unbanned political parties and released Mandela from prison. It was like the ultimate get out of jail free card in the game of life. The next few years were a roller coaster of negotiations, talks, and more talks. It was like a really intense game of Monopoly, but instead of fighting over Park Place, they were deciding the future of a nation and somehow lost majority of their lands to the white motherfuckers. In 1994, South Africa held its first fucking democratic elections. People lined up for hours to vote, like they were waiting for the latest iPhone release. But way more important, Mandela became president and the world cheered louder than a stadium full of vuvuzelas. Or Karens complaining about something. But the story doesn't end there. South Africa still had a lot of work to do. They had to deal with the aftermath of apartheid, rebuild their economy, and figure out how to make everyone get along. Even though they got fucked in negotiating for their lands. It was like trying to put together a 1,000-piece puzzle with no picture on the box. Today, South Africa is still on its journey. It's not perfect, but hey, neither is your aunt's fucking vegan cake at Christmas that I have to fucking spit out every fucking damn time. The important thing is that they're moving forward one step at a time towards a brighter future. So there you have it, folks. South Africa's independence story, a tale of struggle, perseverance, and the power of people coming together. It just goes to show, when life gives you lemons, sometimes you gotta squeeze them in the eyes of injustice. Add some vodka and make some fucking freedom, man.